Why are like certain words bad? See her paw, how like the pads look all spread out?
Remember when I cracked my phone?
Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So Carly and I just attempted to go to the bank
and get a debit card.
Yep, so Carly can finally be in charge. Make bank. So Carly can be in charge of her own financial future. No.
Even though I can't go anywhere.
And you can't touch your savings account either. We will make sure they are not connected to one another.
It's not like I'm gonna start blowing money.
What if you did? What if you just kept... You could go buy a car, like legit.
That'd be sweet.
And come home and be like, nope, I'm just paying cash for my first car. Alright, so we were just having an interesting conversation, so we thought we would share with you this topic on why are like certain words bad? Like, and it has, do you think it's always been like that? Like, let's say even in the 50s.
Yeah.
Like, I
mean, maybe those words didn't exist in like the 1600s.
But like, who decided that the word S-H-I-T means poop? And like, why is it a bad thing to say? Like, if somebody says, oh, S-H word, it's not like they're saying, are they saying, oh, poop? Do they want you to poop? Do they think you pooped? Do they smell poop? Like, why do they say it? It has usually, when you say it, has nothing to do with poop. But that's what it is.
When you say it, what does it even mean?
I don't know. Like, I don't really use that word a lot, but if I do, it's because like I messed up something. Like, dang it, kind of like that, you know?
Interesting.
Okay, so then there's like words, like, I don't know, like who determined which words were bad? And then like, why?
They're all animals.
Yeah, like to call somebody an a-hole. Like you're calling them...
It's a donkey.
A donkey.
And then there's like
their butthole.
Female dog.
Yeah, and then we're like, okay, so then if you call someone the B word, the B-I-T word.
The B word.
The B word. Well, I don't want to just sit here and cuss all these words. That's what's so stupid about it. Anyways, if you called someone, we're going down our driveway, by the way. If you called someone the B word, like Carly was saying, what'd you say? It's like a...
It means female dog, but like, what's so bad about female dogs that it's an insult towards someone?
Yeah, like female dogs are cute. What if it's a little cute Yorkie?
I just think they're mean. I don't know. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. So that's our food for thought.
I got a bagel and the coffee, by the way.
Yeah, so we left.
Because I drink coffee now.
We left.
Finally.
Couldn't go to the bank. We're gonna try again tomorrow.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
And she's like, I'll get Tim Hortons, because what I'm cooking for dinner she doesn't like. The boys like, but she doesn't.
It's nasty.
So yeah, comment down below. Like, what are your thoughts on the whole bad word things? And like, do you cuss in front of your kids? Do your kids cuss in front of you? Like, I don't know. I don't cuss a lot, but I have cussed in front of the kids, and I've heard pretty much everybody cuss before. Probably not Karli, hardly at all, but the boys definitely. From playing video games, you'll hear Chase up in his room saying all kinds of bad words. Like, I think it just goes along with, if you play any video game live with your friends, you're all sitting there cussing up a storm.
So, you know how like things happen, and then you wait like 3 years and then you tell the true story? Well, remember when I cracked my phone? So I actually hid it from you for 4 days and you never even knew, because I got my phone fixed on like a Wednesday from the time I broke it before, and then Friday at the football game I was taking a picture for someone with their phone, and I had my phone in the other hand, and me and Sydney were fighting over who was going to take the picture. So she pulled this phone out of my hand, and I dropped my phone straight on the cement, and it shattered. And then I started crying in front of
Another
everyone.
thing is Sydney's fault.
No, I never said it was Sydney's fault. I just said we were fighting over...
I'm saying she broke our camera.
No, she broke the tripod.
Oh. That's funny. So what do you mean? So you had a cracked phone and you didn't tell me for 4 days?
Yeah, because I was petrified and I was trying to, like, I was literally, like, asking my friends, like, can you give me money and I'll pay you back? And I was going to find a way to get it fixed myself. 'Cause I was
What were
scared.
you petrified? What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. You weren't going to, I don't know. You were just going to kill me. So I told you, I came up with this stupid story and I said my phone was plugged in. Do you even remember me telling you this? And I tripped on the charger and it flung across the room. That's such a stupid story.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's a true story.
Show them your handwriting on your paper.
This one is bad. I wasn't really trying.
Alright, here's Karli's insane handwriting. Her teacher said one time she turned. Oh, the substitute. Asked her if she had a printer at her desk.
I said he was like kidding.
Oh.
But like he was just implying that I had good handwriting.
You should be a handwriting specialist when you grow up.
Just make a font for myself.
You should make a font. It's not that hard to do.
I don't want to make a font. That's weird.
So guys, we had to take little Miss Daisy here to the vet because she was really struggling to walk. They don't want to see your toofies. Look at you. What? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. I swear she's like having a little pet pig. Yesterday was the first time when we went to feed her dinner, she would not even stand up to eat. She was hiding underneath the kitchen bench over here, and I had to kind of like pull her out from underneath the bench. We gave her food and she just laid there and ate her food. So we're like, okay, we need to call the vet. Because it seemed like her back left leg was bothering her a little bit more than usual, but we didn't know really what was going on. So took her to the vet today and he said, first of all, she needs to lose a few more pounds. He thinks a lot of the issue with her legs being bow-legged and being uncomfortable to walk is due to her weight. He thinks if she drops a few pounds, so he's having us feed her a little bit less food each day, that will help. And he's like, you know, take her for a walk every day. Don't let her be lazy. So, and I feel bad about that because a lot of times when we take the like golden retrievers outside, take them for walks around the pond and stuff like that, because they love going for walks and being outdoors, of course. Shaggy would follow, Pippa would follow. A lot of times we wouldn't have Daisy come because we're like, oh, we feel bad for her. Her legs hurt. We wouldn't have her come outside with us. So now we're realizing that we should have been forcing her to come instead of allowing her to be lazy. So that was number one. And then number two, he said it seems like the kneecap is no longer sliding around. It's almost out of position off to the exterior side a little bit. And it's almost like it's implanted itself in her like cartilage or tendons or whatever you want to call it off to the side, which is probably a little bit less painful for her, that it's not moving around and sliding around as much. So he said it's fine the way it is. She's just having to like readjust the way she walks to accommodate that. So anyways, and then thirdly, she has the weirdest nails on her paws where they're like super long and they almost like curl under. See her paw, how like the pads look all spread out instead of like to get close together. So what has happened is her nails have grown out. Her pads, the way she walks, the foot has like repositioned itself and caused her like foot to almost like web out a little bit. I don't know, she seems better today. We're still giving her her pain like pill. It's like for pain and inflammation, Duramax, I believe it's called, which is good for dogs with arthritis. But I don't know, we were kind of nervous last night when we seen that she wouldn't even stand up to eat her food. We're like, oh my gosh, how much more can we take this year? Like I can't put another pet down. Like obviously it's gonna happen at some point in our lives. Shaggy's 13 this year. The Poms are 8.5 right now. They'll be 9 in June. Like they're getting older and stuff, but I don't know, just been rough lately. So we were glad to like get better news and know that she just needs to lose a few pounds.
So I transferred $250 from my savings account onto my new debit card account thing.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
So how would you like to do this for future? This was an important conversation that I'm gonna let you decide. So you get money every month from your YouTube channel. And obviously it varies depending on how much content you've been posting, which this month's not, I don't think you've done any videos this month, have you? So obviously you're not posting videos in January, but for February, you know, then as you gradually make more money, I think that you should still have some money go into your checking that you can spend for things. Some goes into your savings. Plus you get allowance just like Chase. So you need to decide what amount goes where.
Like the savings and debit thing?
Yeah. Maybe all of your YouTube money still keeps going to your savings like it has been. And just your allowance. Well, no, even once you're 16, Chase is 7. Okay, this is confusing.
Yeah.
So Chase gets his allowance and he pretty much, that goes in his checking account and he uses it for gas, food, whatever.
What money
and
goes
I call it
into the
allowance,
savings account,
but it's actually part of
filming,
like Our Family Nest. Like they're employed by Our Family Nest basically. So I put money in Chase's savings account randomly, where you get money in your savings account every month. Why do you put it in
randomly?
Because I just am not consistent with it. So the amount goes into your savings every month. That's why you've built up so much money, but you need to decide how much of that money is going to go in your savings still, and then how much do you think you need for checking. Obviously, I think you don't need a whole lot of money until you're 16 and you start driving. That person is leaving now too. Anyways,
I was gonna say I should probably just keep putting it into my savings until I need money.
Yeah.
Because like technically, like I go to Tropical Smoothie once every 4 months after school.
But what about the allowance that I would continue, or I haven't even been giving you allowance. I've only been giving you money towards your YouTube channel. Well, the thing is what would be the difference if, oh, here's your allowance, Karli. So then when we go to the mall, like, then you just have to pay for stuff. Like, what would be the difference? That was why we made the deal that we did. Because if I would say, here's your allowance, you get $150, and then we go shopping, and you go to Abercrombie, Hollister, and American Eagle,
I made a decision.
And you spend $250.
I say we keep my debit card thing at a steady, like, $200, like, all the time, you know? So, like, if I ever go somewhere with like Carissa or somewhere with Kara, who knows, and I get food and I'm by myself, that's the only time I should use it. Right. So you still have to give me money, like, you know, like how you give Chase money. Right. Like you should still do that to me and just keep my thing at like 200, but put all the rest of my money in my savings because I don't need it. It's like if I go to the mall, I don't want to spend my like money off my card. You could just
but what would be the difference?
There really is no difference. It's just the fact that I don't want to feel like I'm spending my own money.
Yeah, but it helps you learn how to manage money.
I know how to manage money.
And then it helps you learn when you're at Abercrombie and you want a $60 shirt, if you have to pay for it yourself.
I know, I get that. But either way, it's like my money. Right. Like if it's coming from you, it's still like mine because you owe it to me.
Yeah. So you want the card more just for...
Well, I want it like for just when I'm by myself. Like I feel like there's no point for us to go to Tropical Smoothie and then me to pay for my own smoothie and you to buy your own.
Yeah, but like you say go to Kroger with Asha like you did that one time, and if you wanted to buy stuff.
I know. That's why I said just keep it at like $200.
Okay.
It's a pretty smart decision.
Keep it at 200 or give you 200 every month?
Probably just keep it at 200. I don't think there's going to be a point in time when I'm blowing that much money that I need $200 every month. Yeah. Unless I online shop, which is bad. I don't know.
Well, that's what your brother started doing.
Yeah, and he bought a pair of Vans every single week.
Yeah, because you can use your debit card to buy online things. But then there's just, this opens so much doors of confusion. Because then you have to be careful with your debit card too. Like, you know, you don't want to be like buying things off of some website in Korea or something.
What, that making sure I'm not like spending my money on crap clothes.
So obviously we have some details and stuff to work out So she didn't really need the debit card necessarily today because she doesn't really go that many places without me all that often. But when she does, then she at least can have, how are you going to keep it on you at all times? Like with your phone or something? Or are you going to have to start carrying like a lanyard?
Well, eventually I'm going to have to because I'm going to have a license to carry.
And your car keys and stuff, yeah.
You know what's weird? Oh, well, never mind. It's not that weird. I was going to say, like, when you're on hill, because you know how you usually, like, let go of your brakes and you start moving forward?
Yeah.
I thought you would move backward instead of forward, but I was moving forward.
If you had a stick shift, you would move backward instead of forward.
I'm not getting that car, so.
Yeah. I never have had a manual shift car, but I have driven one before, and I do not like it.
I get it, like,
at all. Holy fast right turn.
That wasn't that fast. I can't get that turn right because there's no curb to, like, guide you. And she said he was going to take points off, but I don't know how to do it.
It needs to be a little bit smoother than that, so to make the turn smoother,
slow down
a little bit more.